Hey, what's up guys, Midge HD here. I'm here with another awesome model. This is the Air New Zealand and Mount Cook Airline ATR72-600. Make sure you check the description of this video for any information you may have missed, and also my social media links will be down there. I've been looking at this model for a while and deciding if I want to get it, and then I finally got it. I ordered it from wafflecollectibles.com, and this becomes my 8th Air New Zealand model and my first ATR and or prop jet type model. So let's get into some information about Air New Zealand and Mount Cook Airline. The operations base of Air New Zealand is out of the Auckland CBD, Central Business District, but Mount Cook Airline are based in Christchurch, which is in New Zealand, South Island. The main hub is Auckland Airport, with secondary hubs including Wellington and Christchurch. The focus cities for Air New Zealand include Lax, Sydney and Hong Kong. Air New Zealand was founded on August 1939 and they commenced operations on 26 April 1940 as TEAL, Tasman Empire Airways Limited, and renamed to Air New Zealand on the 1st of April 1965. Mount Cook Airline, however, was founded in 1920 as New Zealand Aero Transport Company. The fleet size of Air New Zealand include 108 aircraft, 58 of them are regional, and 17 are ATRs, with 11 being ATR72-500s and 6 ATR72-600s. Destinations with the ATR, which are both the 500 and 600 series, include Auckland, Christchurch, Wellington, Queenstown, Dunedin, Hamilton, Napier, Nelson, New Plymouth, Palmerston North, Tauranga, Invercargill and Rotorua. So now I'll show you guys around the box here. So we have the Air New Zealand title, Mount Cook Airline title and logo, the aircraft itself, and link, which is designated for the regional services and aircraft of Air New Zealand. Then you see Air New Zealand Mount Cook Airline ATR72-600, and then it's got a 212A. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean, but it's like it was like, I think, the original type of some sort by Aerospatiale. There's some warnings and stuff on the back. Here's the top of the box, and then the bottom. Alright, so let's get into it. And there's the model. Okay guys, so I have the model out the box. As you can see, the camera's a bit lower than usual because it is such a small aircraft, but let's get into it. Let's see how good my camera is with a small model. Alright, so not too bad actually. Anyway, you can see the cockpit, and then you can see some pitot tubes and static ports. Then there is the Mount Cook Airline logo underneath. By the way, if you want to know, that flower is the Mount Cook lily. It was revised a little from their original logo, but they used to operate before as their own airline, not under Air New Zealand. And they had this on their aircraft until the 1990s. And then you can see the Star Alliance logo, and of course Air New Zealand are part of the Star Alliance, which are 27 members that are involved with. Then you see the Air New Zealand titles, and then you see the cargo door at the front. Then there are these prop blades, and they do spin very easily, as you can see. You see that the engine, by the way, these engines are Pratt Whitney Canada PW127M. Then we have, you can get it to focus on this bit here, you can see the red navigation light there on the port side. Then there's the gears there with the gear doors, so you can see how they operate there like that. There's the link titles, and then the registration, ZK-MVB, or Zulu Kilo Mike Victor Bravo. This was the second ATR72-600 in the fleet, and they currently have 6 from MVA up to MVF. There's the Air New Zealand logo on the tail, and ATR72-600 on the top of the tail with a anti-collision light. I'm not sure if this aircraft has an APU, because this, in fact, on the back, on the rear of the aircraft, is not the APU. It's in fact a strobe light of some sort. So I'm not sure about the APU, whether it has one or not. Basically, it's the same on the side cockpit windows: Mount Cook Airline logo, Star Alliance logo, Air New Zealand titles, the prop blades, and yes, this one does spin very easily as well. Very nicely designed engines, except this one sort of tilts forward a bit, which it shouldn't be. It should be the green navigation light on this wing, except it won't focus. There you go, green navigation light. Alright. Then we see the Air New Zealand link titles, the registration again, and then there's the Air New Zealand logo. Alright, so let's take a look underneath the aircraft. And I've got to let it focus. There we go. Alright. So we have the first gear, the gear door, some markings under there, and there's a beacon light, main gears, you can see the gear doors. There's a hole for the stand. There is no stand with this model, as it was a older JC Wings model. There's the wing. You can see the leading edge has those black lines over it, which I think is the anti-icing boots on the front. There's the ailerons and flaps on the back. There's the exhaust, engine exhaust underneath. Registration ZK-MVB under this wing here. Basically the same on this side. And we move down to the rear of the aircraft. And no logo lights underneath. You see the trim tabs and the elevators. And there's some more de-icing boots at the front there. There's an antenna at the front there. And there's the engines and the wings. Well, more like one wing. So those markings. There's an antenna right there. And down to the tail. Alright, so this is basically all I have for this model right now. It'd be great if you guys could leave a like, comment what you think about it, if you've got it, because it has been out for a while. Oh, and by the way, seating, the entire aircraft is all economy, 68 seats from rows 1 to 17. Also, don't forget to share this video and subscribe. My previous video was the Royal New Zealand Air Force 757-200, so go check that out. And my next video will be an EVA Air 777 and the Hello Kitty livery from Phoenix Models. So stick around for that. But I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. And, well, I'll see you guys next time.